Alright everyone, this is it. This is the Elite Four. First up, we're going to take on Lorelei, the Ice Master. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Oh, looks like you finally made your way here. Sure took you a while though. Well, then allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? Let's go and take on Lorelei. So, I did do a small boo-boo. I got a little caught up in the Victory Road shenanigans last time around, where before the episode before when I was taking on Giovanni, I was saying that things were changing or that a big change was coming and that I was going to talk more about that on the next episode, but I kind of forgot with everything that was going on with the Victory Road and whatnot. Essentially what I'm going to get at, or what I was trying to get at, is that I'm going to be moving finally. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently in Florida. I moved down here for a job, and I'm finally going to be able to move back home. I've made some arrangements so that I can move back home. I had to relocate because of the job, but now that's more or less over and done with. So now I'm gonna go back home, essentially, which means two things at the very least, or it means quite a couple of things. The most important thing is, specifically, like for example, right now, when this episode is supposed to go up, the weekend of the time that this episode goes up. Sorry, banged into my mic just now. But the weekend that this episode goes up, I'm actually going to be driving up. So I'm supposedly not going to be able to produce any videos or anything of the sort for a good amount of time. I don't know exactly when I'll be up and running because I have to factor in quite a couple of things. For example, I have to factor in how long it takes for my stuff to actually be moved up with me, and I also have to get internet set up in my new home, and actually move in all my other stuff, and get set up. But what I am hoping to do is that I will have a good amount of videos pre-recorded for then, similar to what I did before when I moved down. Back then I was playing a bunch of Jump Ultimate Stars, so I recorded a whole bunch of that, and I was able to have enough of them, so it gave me enough time to move and then start recording again once I got comfortable. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do something similar to that later on, but we'll see how long it takes me. If anything, I'll post any updates of any delays or any issues up on my Twitter, which you can find here in the description, but it's just going to be at CurlyHairedHero. But in any case, let's get back to the battle here. We managed to use Kami-sama here to take down the first Pokemon, the Dugong, but unfortunately after that, the Cloyster came out and took out Kami-sama, who put up a really good effort, and now we're taking on this Jinx with Maxie, who managed to finish off the Cloyster, and now Jinx has gone down as well. We're looking pretty good so far. Unfortunately, there is one small issue in that if we do lose Maxie, we're going to be in quite a bit of a tough spot. We could try using Keelik and his Brick Break to break through most of these ice types, but I don't know how well that's going to do, especially since most of these are all water types as well. We also have the Rock Slide on Mr. Needle here, but again, I don't know how well that's going to do, and I don't know what else is coming. So we're going to go ahead and try to use Mr. Needle here, because I believe that, I was going to say Sabrina, Lorelei's last Pokemon is going to end up being a Slowbro. So, oh god, it avoided the attack. I knew I should have gone for Thunder Punch. Instead, that's going to kill us in one hit. Oh my god, we survived. Oof. I'm pretty sure her last Pokemon is going to be Slowbro, which is the Psychic type, so we're going to be able to, at the very least, use a little bit of Xianghua with her Shadow Ball. Hopefully that thing flinched. Nope, it's going to hit us with a Blizzard and hit it twice in a row, which is, oh my god, but no, never mind. We managed to tough it out. Oh, Mr. Needle's too fucking strong. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish this thing off with a Thunder fucking Punch. There we go. Down goes the Lapras. And now Lorelei should presumably only have one Pokemon left, that being this giant Slowbro over here. There's not really much that I can do against this thing. I'm completely weak to it. I could try and go for the flinch, but let's see if we can go for a Thunder Punch and paralyze this thing at the very least and make it easier for the rest of my team. And we do not get to paralyze, but we're going to unfortunately eat the Psychic here. I'm sorry, Mr. Nito. I could have used a Hyper Potion on you, but honestly, I'm pretty sure if I did, you still would have ended up probably getting destroyed by that Psychic, considering that you're actually weak to it. So let's go ahead and bring out Shanghua here and see if we can go for Shadow Ball. Yeah, that should work. A lot better than Thunder Punch, actually, because Slowbro is actually good on the physical defense, but oh boy, she is a Flamethrower. We should be able to survive one of these. I don't know if I want to go for the Lovely Kiss here. I think I should, because I don't think I can kill this thing in another hit of Shadow Ball, so we're going to go ahead and smooch this Slowbro right on the lips here to put him to sleep, which should hopefully, at the very least, buy us 2 turns. Worst case scenario, I know I can throw out 1 Shadow Ball, and even if it survives, I'll be in range for Eevee to come in with the Quick Attack, but it doesn't matter, because Shanghua manages to take down this Slowbro in definite fashion. Didn't even need the Lovely Kiss, but just had to fucking style on him, because that's how I do, apparently. So down goes the first of the Elite Four, Lorelei. Things shouldn't be this way. Phew. Huh. Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. Go on ahead. You've only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Cool. Thanks a lot. So let's go ahead real quick and just heal up the squad here. Bring back Kami-sama, who I might be able to use in the next fight, because I believe Bruno's going to start out with his what's it called? Onyx first, and if nothing's changed, he should still have 2 of them. And I know at the very least Kami-sama's faster than Onyx and should be able to hit them both with a super effective Scald. So let's hope and see that that actually works. Gonna take on the next challenge here in the Elite Four, Big Man Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through vigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting-type Pokemon, and that will never change. Curly, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha? I think I had the same reaction when he said that in Pokemon Masters. But in any case, whoa, fireworks. Let's go and take on the Elite Four member Bruno, who's gonna, of course, as I predicted, bring out his Onyx. We know Kami-sama is extremely tiny compared to this thing, but Kami-sama is actually not faster than it, and actually we're gonna get Stealth Rocks thrown at us, which is not the worst thing in the world, but that's still gonna be a pain in the ass. We're gonna throw hot water in this thing's chin and take it down real quick. It's kind of funny how they kind of changed up all the mechanics for this game. You know, they removed hold items and abilities and all that kind of stuff, and kind of made this into a completely different game. Wow, he doesn't usually have a Poliwrath. But yeah, they made this into a completely different game. But it's kind of interesting that they decided to stick with Stealth Rocks, because they could have removed that, and that alone would have changed the game. But let's see. I've got a couple of options here. I guess we can throw out Maxie. He's really not the best. I don't really think he'll be all that useful in this battle, so let's go ahead and see if he can take the superpower here. Oof, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna take him down, unfortunately. Maxie's gonna go down. Likewise, I'm going to say that Keelik here is really not going to be equally as useful, considering that the Stealth Rocks are going to take him down, and we do have an Onyx and a bunch of other Pokemon that are going to be quite annoying to contend with. But let's see if we can maybe outspeed this thing and hit it with a Thunder Punch, which might just actually, never mind. I was saying it might just kill it, because it did use a superpower excuse me, it did use the superpower and lose some attack and defense, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. Alright, we could go now to Mr. Nito, Xianghua, or Gohan. Don't necessarily want to go into Xianghua, but it might not been that bad of an idea. I kind of want to try and save her, unfortunately. She's becoming to be a lot more useful than I thought she would be. Oh no. Well, I might be able to survive this. Oof. Good job, Gohan. Hanging in there. We're going to go ahead and throw out here the Buzzy Buzz real quick. And that's going to go ahead and paralyze this thing. I was going to say we could go ahead and heal, but I don't know if I'll really do that. But at the same time, I was going to say I don't want to heal just because I'm hoping that Bruno goes out into his Onyx next, but that doesn't make any sense. Eevee's a normal type. He'll obviously go out into his Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. So we're going to go ahead and heal up Gohan here as we get hit with another superpower, which really should not do as much damage as it just did just now, but in any case, it still hurt us quite a lot. Let's go ahead and go here for the Buzzy Buzz here and take down his Poliwrath. I'm a little bit worried about what's coming up next, because I don't think Xianghua can outspeed anything, nor do I know how powerful she's going to be to take anything on. Oh dear, we got the Machamp here. Alright, so I can definitely at the very least go first and hit this thing with the Sizzle Slide real quick, which at the very least burn it and lower its attack. Unfortunately, it's going to go in strong and destroy us with the superpower here. And we might be in a bit of trouble, because I definitely did not bring enough revives. I do have some max revives, but I definitely don't have enough normal revives, I think, for this bout. But I guess we could go into Xianghua, or we could also go into Kami-sama. But then again, Kami-sama is a rock type. Even though he is strong on the defensive side, let's just go into Xianghua soon. I didn't want her to come in because of the stealth rocks, but we don't really have much of a choice. We should be able to hit this thing with a strong psychic. I know Machamp has a bit of special defense, so he is going to take that. The superpower, I don't know if we're able to actually survive. Yeah, Machamp's attack is way too high, even though it's cut in half and lost. Maybe if we were full health, we would have been able to survive that, but yeah, no. Definitely weren't able to survive that. I guess now is as good a time as any to go into Kilikir. I don't want to use any, or rather I should say, I want to avoid using any revives and stuff while in battle. But let's see if we can actually make that happen. Thankfully, our boy Mr. Nito is going to take down this Machamp here. Let's see. I should be able to take out... I know individually Mr. Nito can take out all of these Pokemon that he has remaining. I don't know if he's able to take them on all at the same time, however. So let's go here for the Earthquake. Hopefully we go first. I'm pretty sure this will not kill it in one hit. Hitmonchan, I think, has either good defense or good special defense. Oof, that hurt a lot. But thankfully, we're still faster right now, so we can go here for another Earthquake, which is going to take this thing out, thankfully. Now, I think they replaced the Poliwrath, or rather, they replaced his double Onyx with Poliwrath. So yeah, his last Pokemon here is actually going to be the Hitmonlee, who I believe I'm still faster than, so I'm going to try and go for one last Earthquake here. I don't think this will kill it, but I might be able to survive another hit, because I resist a Brick Break. Come on, Mr. Nito. Fucking too good here. Finish this thing off with one last fucking Earthquake here. And down goes the Hitmonlee. Thankfully, that wasn't too much of a bother. We're gonna get a nice little level up here. And we're gonna beat the Elite Four, Bruno. Why? How could I lose? If you have defeated me, then my job is done. Ugh. I may not like it, but go. Go face your next challenge. There we go. That's gonna take on Bruno. I don't know why he looks... Well, I guess I can understand why he looks so pissed. A 10-year-old. just beat him. But in any case, let's go ahead and use our revives here. Yeah, I only have... I'm only gonna have like 6 left after this. I do have some max revives, so I'm hoping... I want to hope that the next battle goes in my favor, but I don't really think that's the case, because honestly... I mean, I do have Maxie, who does also have the Psychic, but I don't think it's going to do a lot of damage. Agatha's up next, and she does have Ghost types, which are also weak to Poison type attacks. I also don't have enough Hyper Potions. I don't know why I only got like 12 of each of those revived and Hyper Potions, but this definitely is not enough. But yeah, I know I can use Maxie against Agatha, because most of her ghosts are going to be Poison type as well. And there's Mr. Nito, so there's that. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken quite an interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now, he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Curly, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. I gotta say, I do like Agatha's look a lot more. Her cane looks kind of silly, because I guess it's supposed to be like a Gengar or something like that, but it looks kind of cute. Doesn't look intimidating at all. She's gonna start out here with her Arbok. Actually, I would like to argue that Agatha's more a Poison type trainer, if anything. But let's see. I'm gonna stick with Kami-sama here. Kami-sama is hopefully gonna be kind of useful in the next bout against Lance. Unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and miss this Hydro Pump here. I know we can definitely take down this Arbok because it's Crunch. It's probably its strongest attack unless it managed to have the Sludge Bomb. But for the most part, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that Arbok's attack is higher than its special attack. So I don't think Sludge Bomb is really going to do too much damage to us. And I was going to say, Kami-sama does have good defense. However, that defense drop might hurt a lot. Let's see if we can finish this thing off. Let's see if we can finish this thing off without one last cold attack. Never mind. Unfortunately, we're going to go down. I wanted to see if maybe Gohan could be like maybe my ace in the hole, considering that Gohan's a normal type and ghost types aren't able to attack ghost types, but I also don't really have anything to hurt this thing with. So let's go ahead and I guess just go for the Sizzle Slide here, as we're going to get hit with a Glare. That is unfortunate. That's going to make things extremely difficult for us. Let's go ahead and hit that with the Sizzle Slide right there. Going to take down the Arbok, unfortunately, but we are paralyzed. Keelik is going to go to level 50, which is nice. Gather all its energy. Oh, thank you. Good job. He managed to shake off the paralysis. Alright, so now we've got here the Gengar. So Gengar, there's no point in poisoning, or rather burning it, I mean. So we're going to go here for the Buzzy Buzz. We're probably going to get hit with the, some sort of status move, since you can't hit me with Shadow Ball. So the most we can at the very least do is hit you with the Buzzy Buzz here, which at the very least will paralyze you, which will drop your speed and make it a lot harder for you to attack us at the very least. Hopefully we can keep Gohan alive throughout this battle, even if he does keep the burn, because at least that way we'll be able to use the full restore that I have in my party, or in my bag. I'll be able to at least use that to heal him up, and I won't have to worry about using a revive and a hyper potion. But it doesn't look like that Sludge Bomb is going to let any of that happen unless we manage to get some sort of paralysis here. Then I would be able to be in a good spot, but that thing did a whole lot of damage. Oh man, that hurts a lot, unfortunately. Gohan's gonna go down, but he did paralyze her strongest Pokemon, which is great. So rather than going for Mr. Nito, who is truly gonna be our ace in the hole here, because we can hit everything with Earthquake, and I believe she may have a Golbat, and that shouldn't be too much of a deal for us with Mr. Nito at the very least. So we're gonna go here, go into Xianghua with the Shadow Ball, take down the Gengar here. And let's see what she has next. I really don't remember a lot of her Pokemon. She's going to go into the Golbat. Alright, Golbat I don't think should be able to kill me in one hit. So let's go here for the Psychic. It's definitely going to be faster than us. Never mind, it has the Crunch, which will most likely, yep, definitely kill us. That's unfortunate. Xianghua just cannot get a day to shine, huh? Unfortunately, we're running really low on revives. We only have 6, and we've already got 3 members down on our team so far. So I guess I should have just immediately gone to Mr. Nidohan and try to close this out. But we'll see. Let's see if we can use Maxie here with a Thunderbolt. It's going to do a good amount of damage, but this next crunch is going to do a hell of a lot, so we're probably going to end up losing Maxie. Don't know what her next Pokemon is going to be. I believe she had Haunter and then another Gengar in the original game, but here I guess she has a Weezing. Okay, she's definitely a poison type trainer. Alright, so we do have the Psychic, but it's not really going to do as much damage as I would like it to do. But we've got at least something here. Oh, that actually did a good amount of damage. Good job, Maxie. But unfortunately, you're going to go down to the Sludge Bomb. I would like to go into Keelik here, just so I won't have to immediately go into Mr. Nido, just to weaken, or presumably even take out this Weezing here. But like I said, since we're low on revives, I'm going to try and see if I can just sweep the rest of Agatha's team here with this Earthquake, which thankfully Weezing does not have Levitate in this game because there are no abilities, so down is going to go be Weezing. And then her last Pokemon is actually another Gengar, which could be kind of scary because it can possibly hit us really hard. But I know for a fact that if we manage to get off this Earthquake, we should be able to kill it in one hit. That did a good chunk of damage there. But let's go ahead and hopefully finish this off. There we go. Down goes the Gengar, and as well, down goes Agatha of the Elite Four. Oh my, you're something special, kid. Whew, that one was a bit tough. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. So, alright, this next battle is going to be quite tough. It's going to be against Lance, the Dragon Master. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, do this with the few amount of items that I have. I know team-wise, I might be able to have a good shot, but with only 2 revives and 3 hyper potions, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get through this. Let's go ahead and use this fresh water here on Gohan. That's not going to do too much. I think Max Elixir uses all moves, so let's just use that here real quick. I do have Lemonade and a Soda Pop, so let's go ahead and use that over here. Alright, and then use this on Kami-sama. Perfect. I'm going to have to, I guess, use this one. I do have some max potions, so that is a good thing. And I'm definitely going to need Mr. Nido, so we'll keep that one hyper potion. I really can't have anyone die on me, so let's just, this is a waste, but I'm going to use this max potion here. Whoops, thank God I didn't automatically use it. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can take on the Dragon Master, Lance. He usually has a big-ass fucking room, but I guess not anymore. So, you're Curly. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legends. It's hard to catch and raise. Or rather, they're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Should have taught Mr. Nido Outrage. Well, are you ready to lose? Your Pokemon League challenge ends with me, Curly. Yeah, I really regret not teaching Mr. Nido Outrage. I might end up losing this and having to come back and challenge Lance again, but we'll see. He's gonna start out with his Seadra. That's a new one for him. Also nothing that I can really do much against. Oh boy. Okay. This Hydro Pump is actually going to do a good amount of damage to us. Oh, I want to go switch to Maxie. But oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. And it avoided the attack. I'm just going to have to sacrifice Kami-sama here, honestly. Because there's no way Maxie's going to be able to take a Hydro Pump, especially considering he's not even at full HP right now. So we're just going to have to let him go down as we just go ahead and switch over here to Maxie. Now I know Thunderbolt is the stronger move, but I just want to confirm real quick. Right here, look at his stats. He has more special attack. Alright, so Thunderbolt not only is the stronger move, unless I think they weakened it actually in these games. No, okay, it's 90. It is not only the strongest the stronger move than Thunder Punch, but it also will do more damage stat-wise. Oof, that's gonna hurt a lot. Let's go ahead and see if we can throw out a Thunderbolt here, and oh man, so close. Okay. Please, can you miss one? How is it possible that this thing never misses a Hydro Pump, but then fucking Kami-sama misses every single one of them? That is just unfair. Alright, I guess that's what it means to be at the Elite Four. Let's go here and see Gohan. I should be able to essentially revive everyone after this, but I don't know if they'll have full HP. Let's go ahead and just finish this thing off with a quick attack. There we go. Not taking any damage from that, so at least that's one Pokemon down, 4 to go. One of them definitely being at least a Dragonite. I don't know how many of them he'll have overall. Alright, so this Aerodactyl is a big deal. I guess the Sizzle Slide is the best way to go. I was considering going for the Buzzy Buzz. Oof. Okay, so that was a critical hit, so that wasn't too bad. But the Sizzle Slide here will burn it, so at least it'll do a lot less damage. Aerodactyl is kind of strong, so we should be able to survive another one and hit it with the Bouncy Bubble, which should heal us up a good amount. Assuming we don't flinch here or get hit with another critical hit. Alright, so that's good. That barely did any damage considering. So we're going to go ahead and do a good chunk of damage there with the Bouncy Bubble, which is going to heal us up just about half, I believe. And then we'll be able to do one last Bouncy Bubble here. And hopefully this Rock Slide misses. No, he's going to go for the Hyper Beam. Well, shit. Hyper Beam is actually a special attacking move in this game, so I don't know what this is going to do. Oof. Gohan just barely hanging in there. That's fucking crazy. The burn doesn't affect the Hyper Beam, but at the same time, Aerodactyl's special attack isn't high enough where it was able to take me out in one hit. But thankfully Gohan survives to fight another day, I guess, as we go against, oh boy, Gyarados here. I don't believe I'm faster than this Gyarados here, but if we do manage to land this, now we're gonna, oh my god! Gohan managed to avoid it thanks to my shout, and it's gonna go for the Buzzy fucking Buzz here. Hit this thing with a hell of a lot of damage, even landed a critical hit. I don't know how now this 4 times weak Gyarados survived a fucking electric attack critical hit, but thankfully it does at least always have a chance to paralyze, so we're going to be able to use it once again now that we've had the speed advantage to take down the massive Gyarados. Good fucking job, Gohan. You managed to take down so far 3 of Lance's Pokemon. That means there's only 2 left. It would be nice if I can land a Sizzle Slide on the Dragonite, but instead we're going to have to face a fucking Charizard before we get to the Dragonite here. I would like to try and use the Buzzy Buzz. I don't think there's any chance that I'll be faster than this thing. Let's try and go for the Bouncy Bubble, huh? Sorry, let's go for the Buzzy Buzz. This thing is obviously going to be faster. It's going to hit us with a Hyper Beam. Unfortunately, Charizard does have good special attack, so this is going to take us out, regretfully. It's okay, Gohan. You did an amazing job. Alright, so I kind of need... I'm pretty sure Shanghua isn't going to be able to survive a hit from freaking Dragonite. Let's go in here. You're going to need to recharge. So in hindsight, I probably should have gone for Nidoking, but let's go here and hit you with the Thunder Punch, which is not going to do anywhere near as much damage as I hope it would. Oh boy, well, at least the only other move we've got is Air Slash. We should be able to take one of those. Here is another super effective Thunder Punch to the face. Unfortunately, this means, oh no, another Hyper Beam. Yeah, I don't think Keelik is going to be able to survive one of those. Oof, yeah, down goes Keelik. Ah, man. It might get to the point where I'm gonna have to choose who to revive in the next battle, but I kinda need Keelik for Kane's Vileplume. Alright, so let's just go immediately for the Shadow Ball. That should be strong enough to take this thing down. Ice Beam obviously resist it. Could have just gone for Psychic, but let's just go for the Shadow Ball here. Now we gotta fight this fucking Dragonite. There's not really anything I can do against this thing. I do obviously have the Ice Beam that I can try and hit it with, but I don't think there's any chance that I'm gonna be faster than this thing. So let's go for the Lovely Kiss. Yep, it is faster than me. It's gonna go for the Outrage, which is automatically gonna destroy Xianghua here. Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to take on this thing with Mr. Nito, but I don't think Mr. Nito is gonna be able to take this thing out in one hit, nor do I think he's gonna be faster than it. Oh man, if only I taught you Outrage. Alright, let's try and go here for the Rock Slide. You are faster! Oh fuck, Mr. Nito. Too good. All I can hope for is a flinch. I knew you could do it, but no, we're still gonna get hit with an Outrage. All I can hope is that... damn it. You fought well, Mr. Nito. Shit. Well, okay. So, we're back, and apparently Lance decided to throw out his Dragonite early, which kind of sucks because he's gonna completely decimate Kame Stomach here. So we did manage to make it back, took on everyone, got a bunch more items this time around. Oh boy. So I have Mr. Nito, who now knows Outrage, because I figured that would do well against this Dragonite. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to survive an Outrage. So I'm going to have to try and see if I can go here with Gohan. I can do one of two things here with Gohan. I can try and paralyze this thing, or I can try and burn it. I don't know which one of the two is more beneficial. I guess we'll go for the paralysis. Because at least with the confusion, that would do a lot of damage, but never mind. We're gonna go down really easily. I'm gonna have to go ahead and throw out Keelik here, unfortunately. Because odds are he's gonna go for a third Dragon Rage. I'm not gonna be able to get lucky. Oh wow, Keelik is actually faster. Manages to land the Fire Blast, which really doesn't do any damage. But he managed to go for the third Outrage here, which is going to completely decimate Keelik, which really sucks, but at least now this damn Dragonite is confused, and we can go now into Mr. Nito, who at the very least should be able to do some good damage with his own Outrage here. Fire Blast might have done enough, no, almost enough to take him out in one hit. See if maybe this confusion allows us to... Yes, alright, perfect. Manages to hit himself in the confusion. We're locked into Outrage, which is fine because we managed to use it again here and take down this Dragonite. So that leaves right now the Charizard, and trying to remember what else he has, because we took down the Siege. Oh, he has the Gyarados, so he just has Charizard and Gyarados left. That might be an issue. I might need to use a Revive on someone. Let's see how well... Oh no, okay, so we've managed to... Alright, let's see if we can manage to hit the Thunder Punch. We are confused, but let's see. Yes, we do manage to hit the Thunder Punch here, which is going to do just enough to take down this Gyarados. Perfect. That one was a little bit worrisome. Because I know for the most part, once Charizard comes out, I should be able to at least take one hit, I believe. I don't have the Rock Slide anymore, and I can't hit this thing with an Earthquake, so I'm going to have to rely on the Thunder Punch here. Oof! Managed to avoid the Hyper Beam just in time, but we're still confused, and we're going to get through the confusion, hit this thing with a Thunder Punch right in the face, which is going to do a good amount of damage. Let's see if we can just nail one more Thunder Punch. Come on, Mr. Nito. See if we can at least survive this Hyper Beam. I can go for a full restore. Oof, barely enough damage. Thankfully, come on, buddy. Let's go. Yes. hits the Charizard with a Thunder Punch, and we manage to take down Lance, the Dragon Master. Phew. That was a hell of a close one. Sean, while waiting in the wings, is gonna get a small HP boost there. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you're a first-class Pokemon trainer. I really wish that was it. I still can't believe my dragon's lost to you. Curly, you are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There is one more trainer to face. That trainer is... I wish it was Professor Oak. Hello there, Curly. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's with the look of surprise? Your timing is perfect, Professor. Curly, the one you will face is... Professor Oak! Well, not really. It's Kane. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the Pokemon League champion. That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we'll officially establish the champion as part of the Pokemon League. Professor Oak is here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. It seems only fitting that it would be either you or Kane. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket after all. Now then, onward to the stage of the final battle. Thanks, Dragonite. Alright. Next time, we'll take on the champion, Kane. Stay fresh.
Who's that Pokémon?
Hitmonlee.